Alright, welcome to the stream, everyone. Everyone's talking about P2 now. Congrats on 1K. It's just par for the course for a pro gamer like me. I'm just kidding, though. Thank you for the 1K. I was gonna say, P2 was a fucking trip. What was I gonna say before the stream starts? This song is called Tenebrae Rosso Sangyu, which I believe is something Blood Church, but by Keygen Church. And if you go to the credits museum, when you pick up the little Keygen plushie, it plays the piano bit. Speaking of playing the piano bit, that drop is so goddamn good. Anyways, let's get the Keygen out of here. Time to play Dark Souls, baby, because we haven't played this in a bit. And I apologize to anyone who was wanting to actually see play the funny Dark Souls, but it's time for Dark Souls 3. Now, a couple of things have happened since the last time I played. First of all, there's a new goddamn rank boss. Here is my parameters for what's gonna happen with the new P rank boss. I'm gonna try and get an actual P rank going with it. Because, oh my god, that fight is absolutely insane. And to me, not really in a good way. Here, hold on, I gotta unplug before. There we go. I don't think the fight is insane in a good way. It's really cool. I just don't like the gauntlet at the beginning. That's kind of just, cool, now I have to spend 9 minutes per, attempt. But it's whatever. I'll toss in a couple of my attempts later. Anyways, let's get off of this build. I don't know what we're doing. Alright, we're parrying Lorien Knights. But yeah, I guess it's time to fucking fight. And don't rush to get the B rank. Oh, trust me. I specifically had to mention we're gonna wait until I get comfortable with the fight. And then we're going to then I'm gonna start trying to P rank it over and over and over again. Because the one issue that I had with it was the gauntlet in the first place. You think the gauntlet's fun? I think the gauntlet is pretty fun. I just wish they didn't have that before the entire fight. You know what I mean? Oh, why is chat in the middle? I just realized. Why are you there? You're just gonna be spinning for a little bit. There. Go ahead, so. That invisible soccer sucks. Or invincible, rather. It does suck. I think, in my personal opinion, I wish they put the gauntlet, how about maybe make the gauntlet implemented with the Panopticon fight to not make it so much of a slouch? Because all you have to do with Panopticon is literally wait, I think 30 seconds, and the fight ends itself. But if you... Oh, right, I forgot about this. Another Crystal Sage here, baby. We'll be seeing his ugly ass later. But, what was I gonna say? I feel like if they put Panopticon and used him as the vessel for the gauntlet, that would be so much cooler. Because as of now, it kind of feels like every single attempt you need to do requires you to go through the entire gauntlet. Which, by the way, you have to have the gauntlet, and then you have to go do Sisyphus right afterwards, which is already an insane gauntlet along with an insane fight. It's like, put just 2 insane fights. Make it so Panopticon is the fight. Or one of the fights, at least. I think it's really cool that Sisyphus, breaks free of his cell. But I think if it's going to be an endurance test with Panopticon, kind of have it so that way that, the cells around open up to reveal the cells open up around the area to reveal the enemies. And then the enemies over time start crawling towards you and getting to you. And then maybe as a gimmick that you can do with the health to make Panopticon a little more of a fight, you can try and make it so, you have to kill the enemies in a timely manner, or else Panopticon can use those as healing sources or something like that. Just making it so that way Panopticon isn't such a complete pushover, making it so you have to making it so you can cut out that entire annoying gauntlet every time, which is 7 minutes long if you're rushing. Or actually, it's like 8 minutes if you're really going for speedrunning strats, which I don't but about 7 minutes per attempt to get through. Oh my god. Hello, lad. But, I think it's time for, talk about Dark Souls, for his Dark Souls stream. I guess I also should talk about what's gonna happen for, 1K, now that I think about it. So, for 1K, what I'm planning is that we're gonna be adding a donation button. So that immediately backfired, and there's a reason why. It's because, for some odd reason, YouTube is forcing me to have 4,000 public watch hours, or I think like 20 million views on YouTube Shorts, along with the 1K subscribers. So I have enough money, or I have enough, not money, I have enough subscribers to get the, you know, to be able to be a partner. But I just need the watch hours, which sucks. I don't know why that's a thing. I guess it's just to make sure that you didn't just get all those subscribers from, not doing anything. You mentioned something about encore levels of the powered enemies and places. That would be really cool, like a sort of new game plus with the radiant enemies. Because I also forgot to try this out on a stream. Also, we're not going to question the fact I had to dunk my head in wax. This is just part of the process. I'm going to sneeze. Come on. I've been losing my sneezes lately. They've been lingering and making it really annoying for me to sneeze. So, these things exist. They're just crawling out of open books. And, yeah, I could just kind of walk her. Oh, there's a. There's that lizard here. But, yeah, I can now just walk around freely around these books. Normally, I think they give you curse if you interact with them, which is, like, really, really bad. But, if you dunk your head in wax, you just don't take any damage from them. I think it's meant to be like you're blending in with these guys. Yeah, you just kind of run around with this stupid little bauble of wax on your head. And this prevents you from taking all the damage from all the enemies. Take a shot, aren't I? Oh yes, the arm wall, the most iconic part of Dark Souls. A simply marvelous feature that they've added, known as the arm wall. These installations were actually added back in the Lardran period by some sort of architect who was really fucking messing with hands. Alright. Time for you to buster around. Oh fuck, I'm waxed. I'm waxed! I am absolutely fucking dead. I got waxed for all but a second, and that's all it took to kill me. Yike. I also apologize if I'm a little bit woozy. I'm a tad sick. Just a midge sick. And I took a fat nap that lasted for about an hour, so I'm like, good. Let's start the new job. I've been noticing a lot of people drop the whole fucking, commenting a letter every day since, for this amount of time or whatever. Like, man, who knew people gave up so quickly? Okay. Over here should be. This place is a little wonky in my brain because I haven't dabbled in the Grand Archives all too much. So it might take me a bit to make my way through. Luckily we got shortcuts for days, baby. Oh baby, we got shortcuts for days. Chips and all that shit. But I guess I don't really know what this place is in relation to. People say that this is supposed to be the Duke's archives from the first game. I can see it, although it's a very vague kind of reference, because I mean, both are big-ass libraries with tons of winding stairs and stuff like that. Don't hit me, ramp ghosted. Okay, don't hit me with wax. I'll beat you up. Punk. Ooh! Ah, hell nah, bro. I'm living at 1 health. Literally. Alright. Your turn to die now. Wow. Woo! I think that Guy doesn't respond, but grinding to P ranked Act 2 all day. I did in fact get everything P ranked on lenient and on easy. And there's a very good reason why I didn't do it on every difficulty. It's because on standard, I don't know, like why, I don't know why the difference between standard and lenient for P2 is absolutely insane. But oh my god, it is a staggering difference. Look at that. Safe here. Fucking books are falling off the shelves and spawning more ghost hands. Brilliant. Illusory. Oh. That's not what you like to see. So this guy we fought back in the Crucifixion Woods. And last time we did this, we cheesed him by throwing him down an elevator shaft. I don't think we can actually cheese him again, so we're just gonna fucking bolt it. Yeah, these are some of the knights that Pontiff has cursed. What they're doing in Lothric Castle is beyond me. He thinks espionage. Oh, ultra cool and harmless. Fair enough. I mean, play it on whatever difficulty. That's the reason why I kept doing Minos on standard, was to just tell people to shut the hell up, because I was like, hey, I'm going to fight Minos on standard because I don't want it to take like a solid 20 minutes to get a video out if I keep dying over and over again. So if I do it on standard, I can just do the P rank and get it out of the way. And sure, I could do it on violent still. It's just that I don't like it when things mess with my muscle memory. That's certainly one of them. Item. Who put the Titanite scale back there and expects people to just delicately move the tables and chairs? Of course some random adventurer is gonna run through, break all your shit, and then yoink it. Oh, awesome. A Shriving Stone. Yippee! I'm gonna say the difference between standard P2 and lenient P2 is mind-boggling. It's like, for some reason on lenient it just feels like a walk in the park, and then on standard it actually feels like, how do I describe it? It actually feels like, you know, a fight. I went. Got a shield, guys. Crazy. Over here, now I think about it. Illusory. 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 I guess he just drops a Titanite chunk. For those willing to go out of their way to fight one random Lothric knight. Okay. Wait. Secret, secret, secret. Secret, 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 secret. No. I thought when the game paused for a split second, I thought it was a secret moment. Blast. What's this? What? What does this do? Huh? Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize there's a secret here. Coloring, Titanite chunk. Maybe taking a little bit of a wax drip. Oh, don't hit me, bro. I'm just getting my fan on. Ah, there we go. Would covering yourself in wax be the opposite of a tan? I mean, I guess it's kind of, you are lathering yourself in something, such as a liquid, but it's making yourself more pale, as opposed to being tanning, which is making yourself look, well, more tan. Such questions. Probably don't even need answers. Alright, let's see. Oh shit. Look at on the fucking bookshelf. Here. Nice. Titanite scale. Is there anyone down there that I can fetch? Remember there being an item on one of these shelves that I just completely out on. Ah, here we are. Okay. Leap of faith. Yeet. Yeah. Just par for the course when you're a pro gamer like me. Oh shit, that's the Evelyn. Okay, so this is kind of like the Duke's Archives. This is supposed to be the Grand Archives, but I didn't really see the relation with the Duke's Archives until you just pick up Evelyn off a random bookshelf by doing a stupid drop. Cool. Also, I wish this place had some sort of, like, kind of more lighting. I know it has, of course, lighting in the form of just random candlesticks, because, you know, candle enemies and such. I don't know, it feels like it could use a little bit more, because there's also, like, chandeliers and shit, but, I mean, those haven't been lit for years. Get some nice, like, crystal lights going on, that would be nice. Place full of magic, why not use magic? I recently was going through Tunic again to show it off to a couple of people. I was like, hey, this game is super cool, buy it. And I was playing Tunic, and like, my fucking Seeker's Eye started coming back again, which, the way to describe a Seeker's Eye is a person who's able to run over around a corner and just like go through a bunch of random and invisible stuff that you can't see and just go secret, and then just find a secret. Average useless fan versus keep him comment enjoyer. I feel like this definitely has a little bit more personality than Minos, which is always fun. I like it when a boss has some personality, but going back and fighting Minos, I was like, I didn't realize how fast Minos is until I was like, man, Sisyphus is really fast, and then I went back to go just test out how fast Minos is compared to Sisyphus. I think, like, Minos is fairly faster, and yet I'm able to, you know, hitless P-rank that guy. I guess it's more just because I have more practice with Minos, of course, because I fought him 300 times, literally. But, I guess it's more because, like, how do I describe this? I guess it's because I kind of feel a little bit better about P-ranking Minos because I kind of understand its attacks a little bit more. With Sisyphus, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Fall onto this, and I hope nothing bad's gonna happen. Oh, that did happen. Yeet. Boop squashes poor lizard to the ground. Oh, you good there, bro? Okay. He just gave up. Like, alright, she's like, I can't get up there, man. Very good. Wax. Yeah, I apologize if I'm a little, less talkative as of now. Some people that's a good thing, to some people that's like, oh, that defeats the whole purpose of the stream. But it's mainly just because I am currently in that phase where I'm like, still cozy from a nap, but just wake enough to go and like, just goof around. Hardest Sisyphus attack in your opinion? That move that he does where he throws out the like small glistening orb, I think it's like Destroy or something like that. All the other moves I can kind of get a grasp and a handle for how they work, you know, how they operate. That move, I'm like, how are you even meant to avoid the ball? Because I know it has a small amount of tracking, so you can just dash away really quickly. But by the time you're able to like dodge the first attack, you're already going to be losing a bunch of stamina. So you have to recuperate and then go back in. The fuck am I going? But I think Sisyphus could do with a little bit of reworking just to make not the fight incredibly easy, but just make it so that way a couple of the attacks are a little better, I guess, telegraphed. Because, like, what the hell am I meant to do when I just see a funny glistening orb and it explodes? It's like, I'm not going to be able to dash into it because I'm losing stamina. I'm not going to be able to dash away from it because I'm losing stamina. And I'm not going to be able to, you know, move around at high speeds because it's just going to hit me anyways. Alright, so 101k. Just natural for me. Like a pro gamer, I say, as I almost get murdered by Greyrat's cousin. Okay, I need to stop going in literally every single wrong direction and just go through the right one. Also, you're gonna die, buddy boy. Okay. I don't want to wait a second. Wait for my, wax to wear off, and then I'll go for, then I'll go for just whooping a couple things ass. I'm gonna slap on the magic absorption ring, because that seems pretty good for this area. And I completely forgot to put it on. You can parry Sisyphus himself to prevent him from using the bomb. I know you can, I know it has a parry timing. You can, in fact, parry the move. It's just that, for the way Sisyphus is always placed when he does that attack, it's super not fun to even try. The guy. Thank you. about to freak the hell out if every single one of my moves just missed. But you can parry a couple of his attacks that you. I didn't think I was going to be able to parry the one where he like pulls you in. I think that one is this will hurt, and then the one that he does with the bomb is the right hook, and then he throws out little tiny orb. I think that one's called destroy. Also, I didn't know you could stand in this. Can I just douse my entire self in wax? Oh hell no, this is gaming. Okay, here we go. I just wanted to get another little bit of wax dip, so that way I don't have to deal with the hands. But I feel like a couple of the moves, like, I really don't like it where Sisyphus is the one you have to parry instead of, like, for example, that small ball of light that he shoots out. I'm not sure if that's the parryable attack or if Sisyphus is the one you have to parry in order to, you know, exone to that attack. But, I swear, sometimes I, like, am so eager to try and parry Sisyphus, and just nothing works. You have to be so close to him. And I guess you could say the same thing about Minos, but for some reason Minos' like final hits with a couple of his like four swipes are actually really easy to parry when you just kind of like literally are able to walk back. Okay, I need to stop going in the wrong direction. As I was saying, with Sisyphus's attacks, they all kind of feel like the hitbox extends just a little bit farther than they should. With Minos though, it feels like they're like, with Minos, it almost feels like they're too short. It's like, just buff Minos instead. Because holy shit, like, the amount of times that I look over at the 4-hit combo, I can do a demonstration of how broken and janky the 4-hit combo that Minos has is. I can walk backwards at a, like, brisk pace, and it somehow cancels out the entire attack. Oh, here's the shortcut. Look. But, it cancels out, like, the whole attack, and it's super nice. Oh, this leads here. Right, I forgot there's, like, just secret, forget there's, like, just secret, libraries, or secret, bookcases everywhere. Alright, okay, and now this leads to the shortcut. Cool. But, like, all in all, I feel like Minos' hitbox should be a little bit buffed, and then the ones for, Sisyphus should be a little bit nerfed. Because sometimes I feel like some of the extenders that, Sisyphus performs, I'm like, okay, did that really hit me? Did that really hit me? And then there's a lot of times when I'm fighting Minos where I'm just like, how did that not hit me? Like, for example, when that 4-hit combo, I swear, there's, you can go back in one of the videos, I'm not sure which one it is, it's probably, like, fucking 86 or something like that, just to name a random one. There have been some where I was able to literally just press, like, A and D, just go, and avoid the entire attack. And then with Sisyphus, I'm just like, man, I dashed away literally at the speed of a fully charged, like, you know, going across and doing the whole ground slam storage into a wave dash. And that somehow was not fast enough to avoid a couple of his attacks. Get back here, Lizard. Oh no, I sure am being affected. Ooh man, I sure am cursed. Let me see what that was. Oh god, no, I'm actually being cursed. Is that the actual curse fight ring? Hold on. It was. Or no, was that the speckled ring? Right. Flesh bite ring. I forgot that was a ring. Thing. Alright, I believe we're approaching near the top. Right over there is where we fight Lorien and Lothric, and then right up there is where our soul farming spot is. That I'll talk about. But, yeah, I hate to keep dabbling on about some things I want to see from the Sisyphus fight. It's just that I kind of feel like Sisyphus, of course, it literally just came out a day ago, but I feel like a couple more people should play tested it to just be kind of like, yep, this is a fight that I can do, especially with the P-Ring. And I understand the methodology of just literally just get good, but you gotta understand, I've been fighting literally the same dude for over 100 days in a row, and more than 200 times off stream, or no, on stream. Now I think about it. So, you know, equating to around 300 attempts. Of course, I'm going to be judging the new P2 boss over the P1 boss and see what has changed and what I don't really like and what I do like. First, not to say that my determination is the final determination of what should be a good P rank. But I feel like one that challenges the player in a fun and engaging way instead of just making it so it's a gauntlet of really annoying enemies. Like, have a gauntlet of really annoying enemies, but put it with the fight so that way you're not wasting so much time. I really don't want it to be that a fucking rank attempt on the new P2 fight doesn't take more than 9 minutes. And sure, you could say that that's going to be really good for ad revenue, and it is. Because if you think about it, that means that when it reaches the 10-minute mark, I can officially make that part of the, I can make little bits and pieces of extra shit part of the video and make it 10 minutes so I can get more ad revenue. But that's a scumbag move, and I'm absolutely down too. I'm glad that these guys are going down quickly, because I have not fought these dudes in a long time. I think the last one we fought was in Profaned Capital, and now they're just all over the place up here. I'm glad these ones aren't causing too much of a ruckus. They're just kind of annoying. Oh, speaking of kind of annoying, there's 2 of them now. Oh god. Okay. Yup. On my first try of actually defeating these guys legitimate instead of hiding in one of the windows later. Because there's a window you can hide in and just spam projectiles, but I think that's the first time I ever did the official, you know, duo fight with those gargoyles. And when you pick up Gianni's plushie, if you see him, he goes, "Oh hey babe." I always go, "Oh hey babe," when you throw him, he does the, you know, "Oh hey babe," shits aggressively. That scream. I fucking love that bit. I also, of course, posted that video of the, what was I gonna say? I also love how when you throw away more than 20 plushies in the area, the Gianni next bot happens. I probably play Dark Souls games because of the fact that I probably blow up my laptop once they open it for 0 seconds. They are pretty damn hefty games. I mean, I think the biggest game that's on my, computer is Borderlands 3. Right next to that being Elden Ring. Yeah, they're pretty beefy games. Fucking Gianni screams. I feel like Gianni had himself a chuckle when all the videos came out about, like, this crazy Easter egg is found in Ultra Kill, and it's very wacky, and then he's just sitting there in his lawn chair cackling it up. As he's like, "Yeah, yes, my filth next bots are killing everyone. Let's go." No. Don't do that. Maybe we can watch instead. Fair enough. That's what I did with my first Dark Souls playthrough. I watched the entirety of Dark Souls 1 on some guy, I think, like, Grapefruit's channel? I think I watched, like, the Grapefruit Dark Souls open quote speedrun. And that was, like, my first introduction to actually watching and playing Dark Souls and, like, seeing all the cool sights. And I was like, I'm going to stop halfway, but I am going to, you know, I am going to just kind of watch a little bit to see what the gist is. And I wasn't really sure, and now we're here. Also, right above me, there is a 3-player gank fight. Never thought this was a good idea. You should really suck. We pickle. Okay, lemon. Yeah, this is the infamous 3v1 PvP gank fight that you can just avoid. Later, losers. I'm getting the shortcut. You can't stop me at all. I probably should go back with all these souls and... Oh, wow, that was a massive lag drop. I think it's just because this was finally setting into place. But, I'm really hoping that these guys go down pretty quick. Wow, that is a fat lag drop. Continuing to happen. Don't worry, that's just not restricted on your end. Oh, I did that. Goddamn. I think it's trying to load all the zones really quickly. Create the illusion that it's a seamless elevator. But not really. Okay, this time go up and fight the lads. Yeah, I would highly recommend Dark Souls to anyone who hasn't played. The wizard goes first. Wizard goes first. I'm not sure if I have to fight all three of them at, in the same life in order to successfully kill all of them. That was some good tracking on my end. Holy shit. Whoa, lag. Whoa, lag. What is going on? What is going on? Also, this guy is wearing the Dark Souls 2 Faram outfit, which is the God of War. Or, I think it's just probably called the God of War outfit. Oh, nice. Easy. I thought that honestly was going to be a lot tougher, but cool. That's the 3v1 PvP gank fight. I guess our weapon is just kind of good. Turns out that when you have A scaling on a weapon that's able to have strength scaling, that's also a plus 10 weapon, kinda goes insane. Also, thank you, phone, for telling me that I just got the new update. For some odd reason, it gives me the reminder to update, even though I really just wanted to update while I'm just not paying attention, so that way I don't have to waste my time of being like checking Twitter, and then it just goes, hey, do you want the new update? It's like, I'm looking at Twitter. Anyway, it's time to go back here, and I believe... Can we actually spend any souls?
Well, very then hey.
Can. 3 though.
Farewell, Ashen.
We are very healthy right now. We got a lot of health. But, that's soon going to be being drained entirely by the next couple of bosses. I'm also going to do this because Orbeck, we have another thing for him. I also didn't notice at first, but Orbeck actually has something if we kill him and then go back to... Or not serious, fucking Hollow Lady. Whatever her name is. Bro is beefy.
Back again, I see. Perfect timing.
Take this.
Unfathomable. This is a crystal sorcery. Created by the Pale Dragon. Thought only to exist in legend. I am afraid this is a debt I cannot repay. Only, I will be sure to unravel it for you. Just a moment.
Alright, and now we get the crystal sorceries, which are the ones that were wielded by both Seath and by Big Hat Logan. All the sorceries you get.
In Vinheim, I was an assassin. A sorcerer only in name. A killer for hire. What a fool I was, thinking one day I would learn real sorceries. When I became undead, I was exiled from the school. But here I am, now, exploring the depths of sorcery. All thanks to you, I might add.
Cool.
You are no ordinary man. All these sorceries, and you've mastered every one. If this were the Dragon School, you'd be, well, overtly despised and banished from the place. Well, I suppose it's time I packed my bags. I would hate to see our agreement end sourly. Better left, tucked away, as a pleasant memory. You are no well, I would better let.
I think, yep, nothing else.
I promise to stay safe. It's been nice running our own little school.
Fun. And I think that's the official end to his quest line. I can now choose to do one of two things. I can now let him leave, and I think I get an item for him leaving. Or I can kill him and then get a special item. And I'm dabbling on which I should do, because on one hand, I can get whatever he drops, which I think might be a spell that I need for, an achievement. Or I can kill him and get a really shitty PvP blade that I don't really like. You know what? We'll just let him leave. Let's make that one a happy ending. Anything? Grab here. Okay. Hey. Alright. Now it is time. We are done with the Grand Archives, and now it is time to show off the top of Lothric Castle. Because this is like technically the last area in the whole game, along with the second to last boss. Now, that doesn't mean that we're actually going to be doing the final boss. By all means, I'm going to be doing the Ring City DLC, of course. But you know, we're going through it. We're making our way. Take a second, but we'll get there. To change. No, I never realized there's never a stone plate ring for holy damage. It's all just like dark and magic and stuff. There's no holy resistance. Which I guess would kind of, I mean, that would make sense to have a holy resistance because it is a type of sorcery. Or not, I guess not a type of sorcery, but, you know, a type of spell a person can wield. See. Alright, so up here, if you look up there, there are 3 of those angel knights. Now, the way you normally want to farm these guys is you want to just kill all 3 of them with your best soul farming equipment. Because the amount of souls that they drop is absolutely insane. It is baffling how crazy it is. We're going to walk around though and see if I can jump. Oh, that's almost broken. Hold on. Jump. Oh. One more time. Oh. Nice. A clean and broken jump. Yeah, those are the pilgrim butterflies. Good Estus shard. I probably should upgrade my Estus now that I think about it. Now that that's on my mind, and now I gotta go do shit. Damn. But, these guys will fall down off the tower when I, like, walk over here, I guess. And, killing these guys... Watch how many souls I get from these guys alone. And, of course, they're pretty beefy, so you want to be careful. As to not incur their wrath too much. Look at that, souls. Boom. That is soul gainage. And of course you can also parry them, and you can parry them, and you can also X them for insane amounts of damage. This is what I tend to do for soul farming. It's what everyone tends to do for soul farming because it's literally just broken. And of course they are tanky and can certainly dish out a lot of heavy damage. But as long as you know where to put your as long as you know where to put your dagger, you're going to be getting immense amounts of souls really quickly. Where did that one go? Walk up there. Broke out the Dark Souls. We did it, guys. The Dark Soul has been defeated. And now we can all play the 3. Or I guess the better one would be, man, this sure was the Dark Souls 2 is called the first Sin region. And from all those, we get a Titanite slab for killing all those guys with little to no difficulty. We also happen to just get, you know, a casual, like, just a smidge of soul, just not too many souls. I say as I look over, and I almost have basically an entire level up from just killing those guys once. Divine Pillars of Light. Cool. That's pretty neat. The moment I stepped onto that, I was just like, my eyes rolled back to the side of my head and I was just like, ugh. Okay. Let's go back there, I guess. The best thing about that is that those guys do respawn, so you can just keep killing them over and over and over again. Even though it shouldn't really make any sense why you kill all 3 of them, you get a Titanite slab, which normally is meant to signify that thing is not respawning ever, but it does. It's kind of like the, actually no, I was gonna say it's kind of like the Hydra, but the Hydra doesn't respawn in Dark Souls 1. More like the Sanctuary Guardians, but I guess the only unique drop you can get from them is cutting off their tail. Back to it. It still fetch that item at the top. I also like how there's just like a random bird cage inside the archives. Just for whichever wandering knight wants to take a little bit of a nap. Oh god. Jesus. That's a lot of Jesus right there. Alright. This is just some random place. What is the purpose of this door? I don't think anyone knows. It's not an illusory. You can't hit it to make you go away. What is this again? Hunter's ring. Cool. Also, look at that. But right up there in that little cathedral is where we're going next. Once I, of course, fetch all my stuff. And also swap out my dagger, because I just realized... I like this. I just realized how bad it would be if I just ran into the Lorien and Lothric fight, and I was like, yes, I'm ready to slay you, you foul beasts. Now get back on your thrones. And I start hitting them with like the most pitiful dagger hits the world has ever seen. Oh my god! Don't die, please. Okay. Grab it, then do a roll. Perfect. A beautiful execution. Okay. Grab this. I'm having like claw grip my controllers to be sure I don't fall off. Also, there's these guys from Rosaria's Bedchambers. Weird to see. I think we're up here in terms of all the stuff I can grab on a lot of items. So there is this, which I don't remember there being a ladder here. This. Oh, chests. Cool. What do we got? Divine Blessing and Big Titanite. Okay, I guess. You know, normally the form of the Divine Blessing would be, you know, just placed on a random body, and then that Twinkling Titanite would be gained from killing a Titanite lizard, but this leads back up here, and I don't want to be here, so we're just gonna do this. Actually, I should travel back to the shrine and go give my Estus stuff to Andre, because I think we're actually maybe at the maximum amount of stuff I can like the maximum amount of undead bone shards I could put in the one bonfire. So let's see if that's true, because I want to upgrade my stuff all the way. Let's see. Andre, I got stuff for you. Oh yeah. Orbeck's gone.
Granted what?
Granted what? Alright, let's see. Force. Okay, no SSR.
Pretty be careful.
I'm not sure if it can totally equate to a 20 S's, you know, flasks. Probably damn close to it though. Not exactly sure on what those specifics are, but I do know that if he kinda let it all go by, I think it's like a +8 is the highest. Do you have anything to say?
Ah, 'twas this Elfrida.
Oh, shit.
A poor wench turned to ash, who would abandon Londo.
Ooh, Lord.
If thou wouldst, let it nourish thy lordship, and in return do her one small kindness. Remember those who stayed by her to the end, in the shadows cast by fire.
Oh.
And lastly, my lord, take up thy rightful mantle of usurper.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I did not know that. Freed was her sister. I was going back there to see if had anything to say about Orbeck leaving, but okay.
What? Oh. There is one thing. There is a dark.
That one's just talking about, oh, don't look into it. It might look cool, but it's not good.
Hi.
Hi. I guess I could reinforce these. I only have a couple of these to spare, really. We'll just leave them at +6 for now.
Heed and fear the hunted. Do what?
I know how to fear some fires, okay? Don't gonna tell me twice. Alright. Let's hit it. I think this is gonna be the last time we're going... Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be the last time we're actually gonna go back here, but... I guess there's still more I was gonna say it's the last time we gotta go back here, at least. And it's like, that's not true, because we're gonna go back there a couple of times. At least the last visit back here when I'm going to, I don't think there's anything else we could grab here that would affect anything in Firelink. No scrolls left, there's no other I don't think there's any tomes. If there are any tomes, that's pretty... But, I don't think there's any more Estus shard flasks. Or Estus flask shards, god damn it. Why am I like this? And, undead bone shards left. At least in this area. There might be, and I'm just dumb, but I'll have to check. Alright, let's hit it. Oh, actually, you know what I should do? Send that back down. Just for safekeeping, because I'm definitely gonna die to Lorien and Lothric. Probably, like, once. Considering that my luck with, like, literally Sister Freed and Nameless King have been literally in the one attempt type deal. I don't think this boss is going to be too much difficulty. Unless, now that I say that, it's going to be incredible amounts of karma, but, you know. Nothing a little bit of just running for the hills can't fix. Hello. Welcome to... Nope. Nope. That's holy magic, nerd. Okay, get me out of here. Oh, God bless invincibility frames, baby. Oh, somebody... I think one of those Lorien knights just died. Alright. It's time for you to go. You know what, actually? Hey, Orbeck. Or that's serious. I thought that was Orbeck. I thought Orbeck was able to show up for this fight. I might be mistaken then. Okay, I might have to get serious then on this. Let's hit it. Normal giant night chunks, holy hell. Okay, is there anything... Okay, I'm only seeing... Cirrus, so fuck it. Alright, come on, Cirrus. I think this is the final time you can summon them. Or no, you could probably summon them for the final boss, now that I think about it. But, this is one of the final bosses in base game. For the Pyrrhic of Sisyphus go. I have not done it on standard yet. I kind of don't want it right now. Which is why we're playing Dark Souls. Anyways, I'm gonna stay silent.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender.
More of a cat person.
Welcome, unkindled one. Purloiner of cinders. Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords, let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
Alright. So this... Whoa! This is Lorien. He's the teleporty guy. And his legs are crippled, I think. Because he's all crawling around. Alright guys, that doesn't mean his legs are crippled. I think his bottom half are crippled. But he can't walk too good. So he's just kind of, you know, going around like this. But he's super cool. So he does these super crazy moves like that. And teleports around and shit. Wow, Cirrus, can you get yourself some damn ass health? Yeah, he's pretty tough, I will say. For base game, this is actually pretty rough. Because you have to delay your attacks when he teleports. Alright, let's heal. Woo! That teleport always messes me up. Cirrus. Back his ass. Yeah! Alright. You know when the music's still happening, it's gonna suck. Arium Scrub? Go.
Oh, dear brother. I'm on my way.
I called Domino's Pizza Guy and they allowed us to have a dual meal
Brother.
for a discount.
Unyielding sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would.
Brian with the comic book. Hey, Peter.
For that is our curse.
A little close for comfort there, bro. So now, this is one of my favorite fights in this game because it just straight up turns into literally a fight where some dude is piggybacking on another dude. And that somehow is harder than a lot of the fights in the game. Summoning skill issue could grab unspeakable heresy. Oh, good heavens. I summoned Sirius to see what the questline would happen. Oh, weary me. How dare I. Alright, anyways. Recruiter. So now, what Lorien will do is he will fire, wow, Sirius, nice health there, bro. Should've leveled Vigor while you had the chance. Damn. Christ almighty. I really should not have summoned Sirius, huh? I was gonna see if, like, oh, she might have some cool stuff with fight. Nope. Let's do a fight because like you feel just like one boss. Yeah. I might first try them. I'm not sure though. I might die in inexplicable ways. He's fast. Fast lad. As long as you stay close to him, you should be good. Yeah, you do increase damage to Lorien now.
Dear brother.
And then Lothric's the one you want to hit. Ooh, evade! Where are you? Woo-hoo-hoo! Put it. Literally see him at all. Get over here. Nice one, nerd. Nice miracles, loser. Where'd you get him? The miracle store? Nice. Beat the shit out of disabled people. In the Dark Souls series, you beat up a lot of disabled people now that you think about it. You can hit Lothric brothers up. Yeah, I know. I know how the fight works. Ain't my first rodeo. Okay, it might be a little bit of my first rodeo. No, I'm kidding. And, yeet! Oh, fuck. Woo, baby. Get around there. Nice.
My words, Ashen One. You remain among the accursed.
Bye-bye. We'll be seeing you next Tuesday. Cool. Let's SpongeBob in the squad and we'll join the arena and sing a song. This Lothric is making a Flesh Prison reference. What with the giant beams of light? And the fact that he's just healing. Alright, well, Sirius was absolutely goddamn useless during that fight. You think they would have something to do, but it turns out they just didn't. But yeah, that's a super cool fight. I love it. Also, I didn't realize there's like a bunch of feathers over here. I didn't realize. I thought these were all bones. These are all feathers. Weird. Alright, and that's the final Lord Soul. We are now officially done with every area in base game. We can now go fight the final boss. Will I fight the final boss? No. We got a DLC to do, baby. We got a DLC to do, baby.
Well, very then take.
Just what? What? Let's do Melody. Sure.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, I wanna carry more. Sell anything cool? I have Umbral. I do have an Umbral.
Gracious, let
Yep, it sure is. Anyways. Oh. Weird, Black Hand's hat. Cool. Oh, I think this is Sirius's armor. Funny. And that is also the Faram set. Alright, cool. You know what? I might just buy those right off you. I was about to literally use that. I was about to use the Soul of the Twin Princes to buy armor sets. Man, wouldn't that be just absolutely fantastic? Oh, I didn't even realize this is also Lorien's armor. Cool. I didn't realize how many boss armor sets there are in the game until, like, just now. Alright, we're not buying all of this. I'll have to come back later. Plan on playing Elden Ring? No, I kind of felt like skipping that one because Elden Ring sucks. No, I'm just kidding, of course, we are playing Elden Ring. We're playing Elden Ring if my computer can handle it. If it cannot handle it, then unfortunately I might just have to skip it and then talk about what happened during the DLC and talk about like, oh, this was super cool that this happened and stuff. And, you know, not actually talk about anything else because while that does sound bad, it's better to just be able to stream it fluidly or not even stream it at all. Alright, I think this looks like a pretty good armor set. Look at that, I kind of got the iron set. Elden mid. Yes, Hung plays in the background. Alright, we have to... Forgot. We actually have to put up the soul. Forgetting that there's a thing we have to do with it. Alright, Ludlow, what do you guys say?
Asshole?
Asshole? Just called me an asshole. Like, I didn't want to draw any attention to it. He just called me an asshole. Oh, I might have to take Lorian's Greatsword with. I'm gonna have to do a New Game Plus cycle and fetch all the cool, loot stuff, but, I think... Grab that. Which one was the... fucking... Lothrix? Where? Oh my god! Woo! That was a mini atomic sneeze. Oh. I will leave now to not get DLC spoilers, but then remembered it will never buy it. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything that happens with the DLC unless I have to very, like, clearly preface it by saying that, sorry about that. But I have to preface it by saying, hey, I'm gonna talk about spoilers. But, I'm hoping that it isn't like $40. Because, like, I already pre-ordered the game and everything and had to spend the whole 60 there, and it's like, if it's gonna be 40, that's gonna suck. Especially if it's bad. Let's see. Alright. Are you ready? Throw them up there. Also strange. It's only the elder prince. Or actually, no, it's the younger prince. He's the one who had all the power. Interesting. Alright. I think it's time. Oh, also, in case you want a fun little thing. If you gesture in front of the Firekeeper, there's fun little taunts. Fun little gestures as well. Yeah. I keep forgetting that's a thing.
The 5 lords sit their 5 thrones, all thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness,
Harem 5.
bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lords' embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire.
Alright.
Very well, then taken.
Oh, we can't actually level up. I don't know why I did that. Use short
Farewell,
to nerf
Ashen
this.
One, may the flip.
I don't wanna talk about what happens under the Firekeeper's dress, 'cause that's just for weirdos. Anyways. Alright. Let's get to the final bit of the game and then immediately go to the DLC.
Noble lords of Cinder,
There's Ludlow.
the fire fades. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir.
Alright.
Let him grant death
Let
to
me
the old gods of Lordran.
Hey!
Deliverers of the first flame.
Trimble print me elements of a life-size peacekeeper from Apex. Oh yeah, welcome back to the Kiln of the First Flame from Dark Souls 1. So this place is completely demolished. Everything's in shambles. By the way, Lilith isn't actually... Well, Lilith is just dead. But not as dead as you may imagine. And also... that... like, all these towers all collapsed. And I think that's, supposed to be one of the trees that held up the world. All fell down. That... there's that giant solar eclipses in the background everywhere. Leads to the first flame. Don't know why they have a warp for this, but whatever. I don't really get why they have a warp. Kind of like, eh. I don't know why you can't just like send you over there normally, but okay. And I think it takes place inside the giant Great Hollow. There's also 2 bonfires here. There's one that's a normal bonfire. Also, travel to the Dreg Heap. This is the Ring City. Let's hit it. Do you think there should be a Dark Souls 4? I think Dark Souls 3 ended perfectly. I think there should be a Dark Souls 4, but it should be in a different land, in the events of Dark Souls, like, 1, or something. Like, maybe traveling to something like Vinheim. It should be more of, like, exploring the other areas in other worlds that are in, scattered amongst the, they're, like, all scattered amongst the Dark Souls universe. Rather than just kind of leaving it off at this giant cliffhanger of like, oh, we only get to explore like the same castle just being destroyed and rebuilt over and over again. Also, there's this lady.
Oh, your head's square on your shoulders, is
I say
it?
square, but it's more of a
I
circle.
thought that clamoring tin can was the last. But here we go again. What is it you want from this old stone-amped hag? I've nothing for you, not a smithereen. I just like to stand here and take in the view.
I have business with you.
Well, that came out of nowhere. You think an old stone-amped hag would be brimming with goodies? I've none of that, not a smithereen.
Yeah, you lie. You sheriff just have like the another equivalent of the Black Knight Halberd. It's a split leaf greatsword. This, from what I've heard, is actually really fucking good, but I'm not going to be using it. Then gold coins, which are really nice, and such like that. Cool. Yeah, I don't think it should be.
At least.
I don't think it should be a mainline game because that kind of would just defeat the whole purpose of having this entire DLC. Also, take the plunge, and there's Slave Knight Gale. We didn't summon him for the Sister Freed fight, but he shows up a lot during this DLC, and he marks the stuff using these red little like pieces of cloth. So the whole thing with this DLC is that not a lot of places you can take fall damage from. Like, certainly you can die a lot, but fall damage is not really a factor that comes into play around these parts. Those are these lads. I don't really know what their whole deal is. I think they're just meant to be cursed hollows, but they're freaky little things. Okay. Chad Nightingale. Oh, is it Chad now I think about it? Fucking Gale pops off in this DLC. Like in the first one he kinda shows up and is like mentioned by like 1 or 2 NPCs. In this one he's like a very prevalent being. Oh, also there's this guy, and if you want a fun fact, they got plunging attack. Yeet. Oh, that didn't actually kill him. Yeah, if you want to know a quick tip on how they kill those guys really easily, just slap them with some good old, plunging attacks and does some pretty good hits. Also, apologies if the stream is a little laggy here. Gonna have to understand that this is like the big DLC. One problem with the DLC is the brain dead weapons, like they're cool if you just spam weapon arts. That is true. I guess for some of them, they're like, some of them kind of revolve around using the weapon art. Like, for example, you can use the split leaf greatsword a lot in order to do like helicopter, which is pretty funny. There's also a couple of ones like the. Did that actually go through my? There's a couple ones that go like through. Or there are a couple of ones that like the Great Door Shield is one that we're gonna fetch later. That's pretty good. Also. Oh. So cool. I love this DLC so much. I don't want to be here. I don't think I just mashed out of that. I don't want to. Woo, baby! Now you guys can do that. Damn, I keep forgetting a lot of stuff about this area, and I'll tell you why. Ooh, spooky. I'll tell you why I keep forgetting stuff about this place. Because I think I've been here and did the DLC like once. Oh, they drop human dregs? Oh, that's actually really good for farming. I think about it. Unless that was just a super rare exception. Okay, bro. And now we're gonna meet a very interesting character. It's an angel. Plunge. Looking around. Issue such. Weapons are just difficulty sliders, pretty much. There was one person in a TF2 game, or in a TF2 match that said something really funny. It's like, skill is just a crutch for people who can't get random crits. You play it online? Nope. I do not play Dark Souls online on stream. There are a couple of times where I'll test out PvP and just show off what certain things do. Not for Dark Souls 3. Hell no for Dark Souls 3. Fucking hate the PvP in this game. Woo! Yeah, they're hit by all these attacks, huh? Do sip. I don't want to die. That's why I don't tend to. Yeah. Just chaining backstabs. Luckily my Dark Souls 1 era type PvP still reigns true with these enemies. Lurker around them until you manage to get a backstab. God bless this country. Here we are. First playthrough of the DLC, I had no clue what was going on and I was bullied by angels. It was fun. I love the DLC. It's so chaotic, but that's kind of like what Dark Souls 3 kind of just devolved into. It's just like, it's like, I mean, even if it, say for example, it didn't devolve into madness, then it wouldn't be fun. Who the hell would want to play a DLC that doesn't devolve into absolute chaos all the time? Because that just makes it way more fun. Like everything, there's always something happening in the DLC and it's super cool. Also, if you remember this place, this is a piece of the High Wall of Lothric. This is the one where you get the, this is the one right by the spear, the like spear Lothric Knight. Bonk. I'm not sure if killing all these guys, I'm not sure if killing all these guys, like, if they drop rewards or not. But, yeah, I guess they do respawn. Let's just leave them be. Yeah, this whole place is, it's also really cool to see how, areas intertwine with each other. Oh, we get the Murphy Long Staff, of course. I think there's an Oldry Wall somewhere in here that I can grab. Is that how armor and poison work in Dark Souls 3? That's what I was saying. I was gonna say, like, fucking armor in specific scenarios just doesn't do shit. I have to, like, there we are. Yeah, I knew there's a Oldry Wall. I remember that one very clearly because I remember looking up like all illusory walls in Dark Souls 3. That one was the one I was the most pissed about. Okay, frames are kind of dying. I apologize for that. I can't really alter that now. Okay, here's the area that had the spear knight. Oh, cool. That's nice. I wish I could think. Yeesh. just said I can't imagine Dark Souls 3 not being one. I love how it just evolves into chaos. It's so much fun. I was gonna say, yeah, poison in Dark Souls 3 just doesn't fucking exist. Like, sure, there are some armor sets that have more poison than others. But that doesn't mean that they're necessarily good anyways. They just end up being like, wow, this one's more defense, but this one's just less. This one has more defense, but all in all, it just poison doesn't matter. Also, nice. You don't have to roll there, but whatever. So these guys are actually kiting these. If you kill them, the angel goes with them. How elegant. They kind of remind me of the alien in the movie Nope. That's a really good movie, by the way. Ultra kill players be like, take the plunge, and there's a little thing attached to a sword. Weapon art poise, though? Yeah, but that's weapon art poise. That really isn't armor poise. Ow! Help me, bro. It's like, if I have to use a weapon art to get poison, it like kind of defeats the whole purpose of having it in the first place. Uh-oh. Big lad. I actually wonder. Oh, come over here. Is this a good ramp? Yeah. Oh, that sucked. Take this. This. Okay, they do drop deep gems and human dregs. Hoping that they did. Kinda wanna farm these guys so I can get some Covenant related shit. Oh god. Let me out. You know what? I'm just gonna run. Like, surely running is the option here. One more bone. The ones you won't die, there's the rest crap. Boosh. Talk about Ultra Kill. I made my friend play it more. He said after defeating Gabe, he won't play it ever again. Oh, that's the one thing that every single Ultra Kill player is gonna have to deal with. No matter how many bosses you defeat, you always come crawling back for more. If I do Ring City before the Snowy DLC, do I miss out on the Snowy one? Nope. You can do, I believe if you do the Snowy area, you can go back to Ring City, and if you go to Ring City, you can still do the Ashes of Ariandel. They don't cancel each other out, which thank God, because that would be so bad. Supposed to be someone there, but I think we beat them. I miss this on full screen, sucks. 2% or less. Now he legit hates the game. I held him at gunpoint. Damn. I wouldn't say force other people's stuff onto each other, but you know. Me, at least Ultra Kill's a really fucking phenomenal game. I wouldn't force. I would recommend and tell people to grab it and not pirate it. But damn, if I'd be lying if I said, man, I want to force so many people to go play Ultra Kill. I mean, it's a rough game. Play a Souls game at once I get a high NPC fun. It's very fun. And then of course, as my duty must imply, as a Dark Souls player, or at least Dark Souls 1, I commonly will be able to help viewers. I'll be their summons. Occasionally, at least in Dark Souls 1. I can think of it in the once, and it was during my Game Plus 7 run. I still have the Snowy DLC left. One of you play LOL. Oh, League of Legends, right? What I did to him. Oh man, I think I remember like trying League like once, and it was the most abominable game I've ever played in my entire life. It just it wasn't even fun. It was just straight up boring as shit. Well, actually, before it even got boring, it just became annoying because everyone literally just does not shut the hell up in that game. I'm talking about NPCs. I'm talking about characters in the game. And I'm talking about teammates. No one shuts up in that game, and it's so irritating. You know, in Ultra Kill, I can brag on Gabe's voice for being, you know, Gianni. Instead of being like, oh wow, it's another big boob waifu girl, or it's just another really big dude with huge shoulder pads. I'm gonna watch. Oh, not gonna read. Okay. Okay. Also, if you want a quick little fun fact about this area, this is Earthen Peak from Dark Souls 2, just on its side. Shut up, will ya? Damn, I'm talking here. But I'm gonna say, what the hell is that sound? Oh right, there's another angel here. I like how some of this DLC literally boils down to like, some of this DLC boils down to just like, what the hell was that sound? Oh my god! Nice miss, idiot. Nice hits, idiot. What in God's name is that hitting? Yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay, you guys mind if I take this? Thanks. You're nerds. Alright, we gotta find those kite dudes quick. Roll away. Oh god. Okay, give me this. These angel enemies are so beautiful. I love their design. And also, in a second way to describe them, ow! Oof, ouch, my bones, they sure do hurt. There's an invader up here, I think? Or I guess not an invader, but just an NPC. AoE. Cool. Probably not gonna be using that in my playthrough, but it's still neat. Yup. Oh, what? That didn't count. The little poison mist guys are so cute. They look like Hazel. Oh yeah, I guess they kind of do remind me of Hazel. I guess that wasn't really intended because those are Dark Souls 2 enemies, but still pretty neat. Oh god, let me out. Okay, I'm gonna get a plunging attack on you, you dick. What the hell? Only the plunging attack hitbox is kind of broken in this game, but I guess in some scenarios it just doesn't really work. That's so close. Get down. Hey, off the ledge. No. Hey, Doc can't be on the ledge. Oh god. The guy just gives up during that final bit. He's like, ah, whatever, you dodged it. Hey. Surely not. Oh, he has a butt attack! Oh. I don't remember Hazel in particular because I never played I don't know if they were in Dark Souls 2, but I do know that they eventually do unfortunately get like uber transformed by Rosaria, because I went back to the Rosaria's bedchambers in order to swap to a luck build, and lo and behold, there's just a random slug on the ground that dropped all their stuff. Later, loser. I got places to be. Wait. Get a little closer now I think about it. Thanks. Okay, how in that the hell? Wow, that just wasn't even a sentence, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say, how was that not even a plunging attack? And that came out as, how would you, how? Me making sentences that sometimes work. How cool of me. I believe that was just a... Oh right, you get a homeward bone for this area. Funny. Your reward for having to clear out that herald, or not even clearing out that herald, just getting through this area is fucking homeward bone. The only Rosaria figure cared about is in our guild. Oh my god! I never really read up on the lore about any of the NPCs. I know like Kirk used to serve fucking, who is it? They used to serve Koilana, and now they serve Rosaria before, you know, their untimely demise by yours truly. It's so weird to think that Kirk managed to survive all this time. Unless it was like another disciple of Kirk, because Kirk used to be a Dark Wraith, if I'm not mistaken. He either used to be a Dark Wraith, is a Dark Wraith, or does something with Dark Wraiths. Because he has like this sort of like skeletal thorny armor. Some guy made a really cool webcomic about Kirk. I have yet to read it. Heresy. Heresy. Okay. Where is that kite guy? Thanks for using your Curse magic instead. I'm also getting like the Pyromancer sports bra and leggings and stuff. Oh boy! Oh, Ring of Favor +3. Shit. Forgot that's up here. Heal. Right. Surely just heal. Follow with semantics. Alright. Plan ahead. You shoot these things with bow. You can shoot them with a bow. Also. No, what? So close. Ah! The ass. The legendary ass. But you can shoot them with your bow, it's just that it takes a really long process and they still shoot you anyways, so not really worth it. What if I hide in here? Like, you know what? I'm actually gonna do this. Because if I go back to this bonfire, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. None of this matters. Here we go. Now I'm back to full, and we yoinked all the items. Now begs the question: where in the hell is the kite to this? It might be on the edge. I also want to find out where that Pyromancer lady is, because I know there's a desert Pyromancer somewhere here that I've got to find. I got jukes for days, baby. Oh, actually I made it in here. So funny. Alright, and there's another one. Yep. How would you like to see? Pelted. Okay, that's curse. Alright. Now, where in the hell do I go to get up there? I believe that leads up to where the Pyromancer lady is that I need to kill. Or at least want to kill. I just want to kill things, man. I also need to find out where one of those kite guys are. I think one of them's leading towards a ledge that I've yet to find. I fell way too early, I just realized that. Like, ah yes, I'll set up the perfect trap. Oh, I probably should actually go down there to check if he actually fell for it. Oh, here we go. Oh, right. Branch climbing. The Great Hollow special. Cool. I keep forgetting how many Titanite chunks you get in Lothar Castle alone. And then, not even to mention how many you get in Ringed City. I should have came here originally when I was gonna +10 my weapon. Ah, here she is. Pyromancer lady herself has killed me more times than I'd like to admit. They're doing a John Dark Souls build. Ironically, very unique and complex. I am John Dark Souls. What do you mean? Unless you're talking about a Soul Level 1 build, then no. I have tried a couple of times to do a Soul Level 1 run. I don't like them. I know about all the stuff about like, oh, it forces you to strategize and think about how you're gonna use all your movements and stuff. I don't like it. Ow. Yeah, I can do that too, by the way. Oof. You know what's very funny? I just thought about this. She's like wearing kind of like gym attire, so I was wondering if she's one of those girls who like sets up the webcam in order to, she like sets up the phone on like a water, or like her hydro flask or something in order to catch creeps at the gym who are literally just like asking like if they can get some help or something. So many of those where I was just like, man, now I wonder what happens when like people actually ask for help and they were receiving an answer. Or sometimes there are actual creeps at the gym that should be avoided, but no. Hard to say who's a creep and who's not, especially when all they're doing is asking for help of all things. Oh, what's the matter? You don't got any Estus flasks, bro? Oh my god! Damage. Funny wheel with the Moonlight GS build. Oh. I haven't seen the John Dark Souls build. Big thing and you're deceiving me. Ooh. You know, actually, idea. I'm gonna hit you with a kunai. Yeah, I got my own ranged ways, baby. Nice. Kukris. Powerful, efficient, and ready at your disposal. We get the flame fan pyromancy. Ow. Cool. And the final piece of the puzzle. I think there is a, if I'm not mistaken, there is a angel kite around here. Angel kiter. Maybe, unless I'm just drunk. And you guys really can't hit vertically, huh? Or horizontally, rather. Just falling down here. Oh, right, you have to go inside the Earthling Peak. Good Lord, Lord knows the last time I made that mistake. Oh, don't curse me. Nope. Yeah. One, you won't die. Sound like it's always dark before the soul. Well, I didn't know there was a specific build for it. I figured that if you just play Dark Souls, you're playing as John Dark Souls. It's an easy mistake to make, really. We also missed an NPC, so I might have to go around. Also, I think this is Slave Knight Gale. Yeah, there he is. We're not going to summon him for this fight, but I am going to look up one. In a moment. Oh, and if you know who this person is, do not say a single thing about them. Like, you could tell me where they are, or like where they show up, but like seriously don't spoil who it is. Because I know who it is. All I will say is that as I find this NPC, I hope to God that no one spoils any of it for anyone who hasn't seen it. Because that's fucked. Alright, we gotta go back here because we have to talk to this guy. An NPC here, and he's actually quite friendly that we need to find. And he could be summoned for this next fight. And I don't need him for this next fight, and I just might summon him for the quest line. But he's pretty cool. So we're gonna fetch him. Another ally for the little D&D party we got going on. The cries when I hit him with a barbed whip. No, that's the repair tree in Dark Souls 2. Whatever the fuck that was about. Also, it's the notched whip, not the barbed whip. Unless there is a barbed whip and I'm just being a moron. E. In lowercase. Alright, you heard anything about it? You cleared out the angel. Alright, look at that. Oh shit, I didn't realize that was there. Yeah, this is a very weird DLC. It gives you all the +3 rings, which I feel like shouldn't be a thing in the game. Why are there +3 items? Oh, I didn't even realize. Look at that. The entire tower crumbles and it destroys that entire window. Never realized that. Ooh. Ooh. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if I do this? And then I do this? Uh-oh. He knows how to counter. Woo! There's a person I met online the other day in like the first Dark Souls who did a very impressive backstep into, what is it called? Backstep into backstab, which I believe is called a ravioli step. Like they are they're in front of me, they untarget, look behind, and then they do a backstep in order to go behind me, then initiate a backstep, which is a pretty hard technique to do, and I believe it's called the ravioli step. Unless I'm thinking wrong. There's also that infamous video of like Havel, the Havel invader in Archdragon Peak, invading two guys, and like he ravioli steps one of them, baits another one, and then gets a successful backstab and instantly kills the host. Like the DLC, the World Needs made for want more stuff. Yeah, it's just like a nice little DLC where you kind of just like go around and do everything. Also, things bleed. That's the fun fact I have about them. That's pretty much it. Alright, so according to this thing that I have, handy dandy little map, sort of doohickey. Alright. Alright. It says, go back into the church and use the tower as a bridge in order to find him. Okay. Supposedly he should be like right up here. There you are. This is Lapp. L-A-P-P. He kind of looks like a frog knight, or like one of those knights from the like, what is it called? The Frozen, Elsa's Frozen Castle DLC from Dark Souls 2. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, look at you. You've got your head screwed on correct. Fantastic. To meet a kindred spirit on this god's forsaken crag. Call me Lapp. I can't remember my real name, so let's just go with that. I have a feeling we're going to make a fabulous team. Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, he's fun.
Oh, in all honesty, there's something I should tell you. I'm a hollow. Yes. I try to play it off, but I haven't a clue about my past, who I was, or what I lived for. Not even my own blessed name. That's why I've come here, searching for the Purging Monument. Said to be in the Ringed City, where the pygmies who found the Dark Soul at the Dawn of Fire reside.
Dark Soul!
All I can say is, those little stones aren't doing much to help me remember anymore.
You. What the?
Well, that's the long and short of it. So if I completely forget who you are, don't be wroth with me. Come on. What else can I say? I'm a bloody hollow, for heaven's sake.
Else?
Well, come.
Also, for some reason my frames are a little droppy around this part. Because, oh, God, good heavens, there's one thing that has more than 2 polygons. Shit. Can't render that. Soul is true. Soul has it dark. This is so fucking cool. God, I love this DLC, man. It's just so chaotic all the time, and I love it. Alright, I think it's now time to go and do the next fight. I think he shows up in another location. This is the Earthen Peak Ruins. Alright, let's see. Okay. So... go here. Don't you dare do anything. Don't you pull any shenanigans with onion armor. Because if we remember, Sigward died. Or Sigmire. Yeah, Sigmire, I think is his name. I keep forgetting. So supposedly, he'd be a summon for this fight. But I have to talk to him again in a different place I just forgot about. Alright, let's see. Okay. So, supposedly in this place, right here, he shows up again. Unless I just completely skipped to the wrong location. I'm trying to read off of the wiki to do his quest line because I kind of don't want to fail it. So supposedly he's somewhere across the first section where the angels start appearing. So we're just gonna make our way down again. I also apologize if there's any frame drops or anything. It's just, you know, big DLC, big stuff. You know how it be. Oh wow, that was a nice frame chunk. Trust me when I say, if you're getting any frame chunks, I'm also getting frame chunks. Like that. Occasionally when I'm like turning my head and stuff like that, it just kind of irks out. Irks his head a little bit. Not good. Alright, so supposedly, go through here. Go out this way. Should be a little area where Lap is located. I could have also just quit out of the game and reloaded the area, but actually no, is he? No, he might be right next to the Earthen Peak one. Because it says Earthen Peak, but it also says right next to the first bonfire, so I'm not sure if it's referring to the first bonfire of DLC, or if it's referring to the first Earthen Peak bonfire. Alright, let's just do it. We'll find him eventually. In due time. I also love how you can quick roll out of those. It's like you just fell down like seriously a couple 100 feet. And you mean to tell me that all of a sudden you're falling down all these feet and just out of nowhere you're able to quick roll out of it as if nothing happened. I guess it is cushioning Ash, but you know what I mean. Also, I'm almost like teetering on the edge of slipping off there because like there might be an item. I also love how there's like virtually no fall damage because of the Ash, even though that makes literally no goddamn sense why Ash would be a absolute cushioner, but I guess it is. So supposedly he's on a piece of elevated ground near where the angels spawn. Supposedly there's a Titanite slab around here. Twinkling Titanite. That sound. Freaky little dudes. Freaky little weirdos. Also, in case you want a quick tip, I'm pretty sure they increase the amount of things they shoot out as a volley. They shoot out more volleys the more you dodge their attacks, or just living, I guess. Let's head down here because I think this is actually where the kiter is. Wow, that was a thunk. I apologize for that. Okay. He will die. Okay, I hear you. I believe this is a very special item. Grab it. Yeah! Giant door shield. I'll show this off in a moment. I'm just teetering on the edge of death now, aren't I? I'm glad this isn't like super breaky shots that they're firing at me, like as in they're like breaking my equipment really easily. Because like the lava in Dark Souls 1 was no joke. Like if you were standing in that lava and you were about to go fight a boss, you needed to seriously repair your armor every single time you went back in. E. Letter E is the fifth letter of the alphabet. Okay. Now where in the hell is this hider? Make that sound, that's weird. Gross sound. Okay, I think it's probably later in the level where we find out. Ow! Sure. Oh god. Okay, I am not finding Lap anywhere. I might have to look this up. Ooh, not there! Okay, hold on a sec. I apologize. I need to go. I want to do Lap's entire questline because it's really cool. But I need to actually look up like where he is in this section because this kind of smelly. I can find out where the first bit is. It's just that for some reason that last little bit. Looking at this little tutorial, I apologize. Oh, he's literally right next to the bonfire. I am dense. It said next to the bonfire, but I guess he just kind of blended in with like a rock or something. Because my dumb ass, man, my hungry ass could never be in the fucking could never be in the Ring City DLC in Dark Souls 3. Ring City DLC in Dark Souls 3. E's and I's and Y's. Hello, Lap.
Oh, look at you. You found the treasure. Dashing. Just dashing. You'll make good use of it, I'm sure. Now, this is a little toast from me to you.
Crap.
Not much to speak of, but bottoms up. To the greatest warrior there is.
How nice.
This really is a dreck heap at the world's end. Mangled remnants from every age and every land. It actually sort of lends credence to the old rumors that the ringed city rests below it all.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
This really...
Kind of weird to think that Ringed City was one of the few things that survived after everything became the Dread Keep. Yeah, we get another toast. Toast plus. New game toast 4. Alright. Now we can go to we can go to this next fight. I almost just spoiled the name of it. I don't want to spoil it just yet because this fight's actually really fucking cool. I love it. And supposedly, if we summon Lap for this, he will be available. He'll be available to summon, but supposedly, you just like turn back here. He should be summoned. That's Gale. Hello, Gale. Maybe up here is Lap. Yeah, here's Lap. We're just gonna test it out with Lap. Easiac Lap. New toes plus. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Take this off. Slap on. Where? Oh, I don't have the fire. That sucks. We have the fire clutch ring, I guess, which increases fire attack, but alright, let's just do that. Okay. He also has the Pursuer's Shield from Dark Souls 2, and that's a split leaf greatsword. I think. Take the plunge. You won't die. Our little mark. Alright, Lap. Come on. What do we gotta fight now? Uh-oh! It's the demon from pain and the demon from below. I actually kind of want to be targeting the demon from below this first bit. You'll see why. So if you want to know a quick tip on how to deal with these guys effectively, it's whoever's the one that's on fire is the one that's going to be focusing. Specifically you. So watch this. So now that one's embered and this one is now not. So he's going to be focusing us. Or that other one's going to try and stay in the back. Or just completely try and round slap. This is sort of an Ornstein and Smo situation. I think you only have to kill like... I don't think you actually only have to kill one of them, but you just have to... You'll see. It's sort of like an Ornstein and Smo situation. But it'll be in due time. Yeah, this boss I remember actually being kind of rough, so pardon me if I start to suck. Oh yeah, and that's toxic, by the way. You don't want to... Certainly don't want to get hit by that. Good heavens, that will just kill you. Nice. Yeet. And of course I'd be doing a lot more damage if I didn't have a summon. So if I die, I just won't summon Lap. Because I don't think we need to summon him in order to advance this quest line, but it's still nice to have. Okay, tank. Undertale. Man, this should be like Asgore. Alright, Lap, you got the other one. Oh god. Die to, like, not beefed up demon. Die to the beefed up demon to make it seem a little more heroic. Don't die to this random schmuck. Okay, and now I want to shift my focus over to this guy. Okay. Now I believe if we set everything up right, we should have an easier next phase. Boom. Hey, Lap. Why is the ground moving? Why is that thing on fire? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that the second phase? Is that the Demon Prince? So I believe if we did everything right, we should have a little bit of a better second phase, unless I just completely fucked it up. So what happens is one of the demons in the first part mainly uses toxic to their advantage, and like goes out of their way to use toxic against you, just to try and kill you. Oh, I fucked it up. This is Fireball one. But if I supposedly did everything right, which I did not, we would have had an easier second phase because this one would actually be firing lasers, which are way easier to dodge than the chaotic fireball that's currently being formed. Because he's kind of making a big fucking sun! Welcome to Hellspawn. And this shit do be kind of like jail. Yeah, this is like the harder variant. If you do the opposite one, first and then do this guy, then you can have yourself a way easier time because the other one just fires lasers that are a little more clear. Swiss Army, lol. No, Lap, no! Wow, he just got yoked. Yep. Yeah, this fight's pretty tough. Like, Green City bosses are no slouch. They certainly have their merit. They got their work cut in for them. They were waiting for the, you know, Ash the very end DLC to pass by, and then you go like, yeah, this is the real fights. Ow. Let me heal. Nice. Nice. Alright, come on, Lap. We got this. Full health. Such a cool attack. Uses the gust of wind to blow everyone back. Oh god, he's making a song. Okay, that's the explosion. Now it's meteor rain. I don't remember meteor rain being too bad. Okay, heal. Hot and ready pizza, $4.99. I was actually gonna do the fucking demon prince scream here. I'll have to mimic that meme in just a moment. Of course, as I'm not focusing on fighting this schmuck. Alright, come on, Lap. We got this. Okay, Lap. Get out of the lava there. We don't want another man-eater Mildred situation on our hands. Oh, he's doing the helicopter! Come on. Get him. Come on, Lap, let's get him. Oh. And that is how you kill a demon prince. Woo, first try. This Lap is still pissed. Alright, thank you, Lap. Goodbye. Alright, and some might say that makes the boss fight harder by having, you know, Lap there. But, not really. Pretty fun. Alright. And I'll discuss lore with the area, but first I gotta do the, one hot and ready pizza, $4.99. There's your demon prince scream. Alright, anyways, so reminds me of someplace. There's a central area, and then you take a short brisk walk over to a multi-stage temple. It has a bonfire. Then you walk over here, and it has Envoy banner. It's got a couple of things. It's also got a middle section for what looks like a serpent can crawl out of. And then it looked like it had a statue back here. It's almost like this is Firelink Shrine from Dark Souls 1. How cool. Which, I don't know, I guess it is meant to be Dark Souls 1 Firelink Shrine. But like, how in the hell could you parse Firelink Shrine from this whole area? Like, I guess you can parse it from like the central area and this. But like the random like archways that are scattered about, it's like, huh? Okay. Sure. Also, I'm super glad I kept Lap alive for that fight. That was gonna be like a Solaire type deal where they were just gonna die midway. And then I would have to carry the rest of it. But nope, he kind of like fucking kinda had his own there. Oh look, there's a basin. But fucking big drop, huh? This is right next to the Dreg Heap. Like, incredibly close to the Dreg Heap. Oh. Got another banner. Hey guys. Uh-oh. You guys, for the third time? Oh, you shouldn't have. Like how my character is just like, alright, pick me up. The routine. Like, I haven't already done this like fucking twice already. Oh man, I wonder what's down here. Welcome to the Ringed City. And a giant ring. Oh shit, but you know. One big old ring that has multiple rings around it. Thing. Okay, bye guys. Alright. And this is one of my favorite looking areas in the entire game. It looks so badass. Look at this. We are. Alright. I'm not sure how long we'll be playing for. I think I might go until like the next probably like the next bonfire that's like somewhere down there. But you know, fucking Morgan Lothric down on the first try with a summon that was absolutely dog shit. And then Demon Prince is down on the first try with a summon that wasn't too dog shit. You know what? Good. I'm absolutely fine with that. Because I completely forgot that fucking Demon Prince was that close. Like that early, I guess is what I meant to say. Oh, and also, in case you think Ludlith is dead and we can't use any boss items. Well, sure he's dead, but yeah, we could still do this. Doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Weird. Wait, it. Huh. Weird items. I normally just get the I normally try and get the what are they called? The pyromancies and the sorceries. There are a couple that I missed, but you know what I mean. I try to get as many as I can, just so that way I can make the trip having to go and get all of them
Ashen One.
a little better. Just a little easier. And is there anything? I really have anything. Oh, also, I remembered this. You may be wondering why these two budding green blossoms are separated from each other. This is... Look at this. Flowers from a green blossom are ethereal, blossoming only on the surface of a chilled but not frozen water. Brief message attached suggests that it was a gift. Goodbye to your grandmother. I will visit grandfather in the Pit of Hollows. Interesting. So this... You can still use this to get a temporary boost to stamina recovery and such. However, this was meant to be, I believe, something with Sirius's quest line. Because, if you remember, we had to go, I had to go visit, Hodrick in the Pit of Hollows. And Sirius mentioned that Hodrick was his grandfather. So, supposedly this used to be a gift that Sirius would give to, her grandmother. Before I eventually got it, and then I could just snack on it for extra stamina recovery speed, which just seems fucked. Imagine you had like this super careful gift prepared, and it's like, oh, it's a very ethereal gift passed down from a couple of ancient lands long ago, and I'm just like, oh, delicious. Do you have any more of those? Man, my stamina, I feel pretty good on my stamina. How about you? Oh, what? Why are you crying?
But brave, so that we hollows,
I didn't see that.
so that we...
Hold on.
Ah, our lord and liege. Thine heart is fixed upon the linking of the fire, but, brave usurper, I prithee, wrest the flame from its mantle, so that we hollows, in most honest shape of man, may have it for our own.
Ooh, interesting.
Our lord and liege, I prithee, play the usurper.
Ah, I'm playing Dark Souls.
When the moment cometh to link the fire, the ape of the god our
Same
lord.
stuff, pretty much.
So that
So, she's basically saying, like, hey, so the lords have been having a lot of this stupid old, like, oh, yeah, we have the fire, we can link the fire, and we can usurp the fire, yada yada. Yeah, she's just like, how about we just, like, get it? Like, straight up. I think, yeah, Patches is still squatting. Still booling.
oh,
Chillin'. Got nothing wrong with him, he's just vibing. Not really much I can buy from him. I mean, I guess I could get an infinite amount of rusted coins, but I think that the Greg Heap lady maybe sells them a little cheaper. Alright. I guess let's get back to it. Ooh, or I might end stream, I'm not entirely sure. I'm a little tired, and plus I gotta record the next P-Rank anyway. Twitter playing stuff. Not Alright, to the Ring City. And supposedly, the Ring City is, I believe, where, like, the origin of Hollows is. And supposedly, this is also where Manus came from. Because if you remember, Manus was a... I don't think I actually mentioned this. Manus used to be a Hollow also. What was going on down there? Oh, hey, guys. I just wanted to see how long it would take to get insta-killed. That's fun. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, I believe Manus used to be a Hollow who was a sorcerer before he got corrupted and, or I guess dabbled in the Abyss, so much so that he became like that, you know, freakish, grotesque creature that we fight in Dark Souls 1. Okay. So, here's how you get through this part. You just stinking hide. Part's one of my, like, not really favorites. It's cool. I love the way they approached it. I don't know, it's not really my... I don't really like having to do this whole running around and hiding type deal, especially with these ads. Okay, don't kill me. You resurrect either. Goddamn. Wow, that was instant. Ouch. Okay, oh, you have to... Right, you dive down towards the right edge, and then you make your way up. Okay. Sorry if it takes me a little second to remember how to do this specific segment, because... Yeah, it's been a bit since I've been here, so... It may take me a while. Maybe one, maybe even two. Alright, but I believe we have to go around to that right section. If you also want to know a quick tip about these guys, they always fire 3 arrows and then they stop. You can kind of pace yourself like that. By just counting when everyone kind of fires a 3rd arrow and then just using fire. I don't think those guys actually fire 3 arrows. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they do. It's just that they kind of summon them in weird waves, so they're off-synced. Alright, let me go now. Right. Ugh, that sucks. Alright, well I know where to go now, so that's good. Simply just jump and not be a dingus. Don't be a dingbat. Nobody wants to open a portal to hell. Yeah, that's a funny Venture Brothers reference. You'd only get it if you were a base Adult Swim watcher like myself. Which, I don't know why they only have the first season of Venture Brothers on Adult Swim, but okay. Okay. Oh, and also, in case you want a quick little thing that VaatiVidya mentioned, those gravestones, the ones that I'm standing by, the ones with holes in them, it's very interesting to note that these show up in Elden Ring as well, in a supposed, like, removed area in Dark Souls 1. They were originally going to be added, but then they were kind of like, we probably don't want to add them, because you don't want to add this area because it might make the game a little more bloated than usual, so we're just going to scrap it and replace it with Tomb of the Giants, which who thought that was a good idea, huh? But, oh god. Just run off the edge. Oh, well, never mind. Cool. There's an item back here. But, that used to be for, like, grave or something. It would be really cool, but, unfortunately they had to remove it. Because they were kind of like, we don't really want to add it. It's kind of smelly. Kind of stinky. Don't want to add it. And so these tombstones were left to die, but they kept using them in a lot of games. Like, Dark Souls 1, I think, has one of them as a massive gravestone. In this one, they're all around the Ring City, especially in these segments. And in Dark Souls, or in Elden Ring, actually, they show up again. Alright, I want to be careful. Well, you can just summon them right next to you, huh? God, let me heal. Okay. Got him. Whew. Rough. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And this guy respawns, by the way, so don't think that you're getting your good old, hey, I can go through this area cleanly now. Nope, that guy respawns. That is an adjudicator, I believe is the name of those guys. And I really need to draw them because they look fucking cool. That a dress made of fish scales. I think it's just a normal dress, but it does kind of look like fish scales now I think about it. Oh, hell nah, bro. They put the fish on the scale. Hell nah, bro. They put fish on their dresses. The hell? Now I believe we can go into here, and this has the bonfire. Or thing like that. What the hell? I don't remember this place. Interesting. Illusory. 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 Nothing. Damn. But a hidden blessing here. Has hidden in the name. You really wouldn't think that I would try and go find some random ass jank secrets? Alright, well luckily we can now make our way to the actual Ring City. And I believe there is a special someone we can actually meet. Or I guess not meet, but certainly go. Also, look at this fucking church. Oh, that's a beautiful church right there. And if you want to know an interesting little tidbit, right above my head, that symbol, like the circle with the line going through it.
Many of us are by the fire.
Oh, you scared the
Forsaken.
shit out of me.
I speak of thine kind and mine. Behold this city. We are kindred, belike two eyes which gaze upon the other. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Oh, okay. Don't do that. You're able to kill the Ring City Knight from here. No, he doesn't spawn in until you walk over there. Anyways, I was gonna give a little tidbit. That symbol directly above my head, the circle with the line going through it, that is the symbol of the, what is it, like the, that's a symbol of the sword that we use to wedlock with Henri. It's the same, blade with the hilt, as, like, the massive circle. Oh, and also, there's a massive fucking dragon right there. I didn't want to draw attention to that, but there he is. Let's get a closer look at him if I can. I have my binoculars. Did I not pack binoculars for the trip? Aw, man. Okay, well anyways, there's a massive dragon right there. And we'll be seeing him quite a lot later. Do you have anything else to say, you scary little shit?
One was a wayfaring knight on an endless, forbidden search.
That's Gale, I
Only
believe.
the abyss granted closure, if not reunion with his beloved. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
I think he's talking about, Artorias, maybe. These are the guys that I was being weary of. Yeah, they shove, and they will shove you off the ledge if you're not careful. Keep your eyes peeled for any of these lads. Yeah, dragon. You can see, let's go back really quick and let's get a closer look. You can see right above my head is like this, hold on. Right above my head is where like the snout is, and then above it is the horn, and then the wings that are all furled in the back. But, yeah, there's a big-ass dragon. And he is a bit of a bitch. We'll see him later. He also is infamous. I will say we will have to fight him later. He is one of, according to a lot of people, one of the hardest fights in the entire game. And I can believe that. There we go. Alrighty, laters. Oof. Okay. Also, look at that. There's all like a bunch of abyss stuff, and there's a massive swamp. Although I don't believe that's of the poison variety, so good on that department. But here's the bonfire, and I think that's probably gonna do it for this stream. You got a lot of stuff done. Midir equals easy. No. Midir equals help. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. Got a lot done today. Including doing Lorien Lothric and the Demon Prince fight without any deaths. Unfortunately, we did die once or twice against the Adjudicator, but that's kind of to be expected. But that's probably going to do it for me. I'm tired. I need to go record the new Minos Prime video, and I want to go try Sisyphus. I want to throw my glove into the ring and see what happens there. But I will see you all later. Nice stream. Thank you. I try to at least make them somewhat fun, especially for people who haven't played Dark Souls. Which next time is going to be Elden Ring, and that's a game that I have no idea what the lore is about. But that's going to do it for me.